I'm sure many of you have already heard about the great site NEWSELA or NEWSELA. I guess it depends on who you ask. But not everybody might know about some of the features or really what to do with it, even though you've heard of it. So I thought I'd show you some of the capabilities. I like to sign in. I just sign in with Google. I find it's easiest to just sign into everything with Google when given the opportunity. So when you log in, what you're going to find as a teacher is you have this menu bar at the top. You can look up different articles from either their library or what's current in news in different areas. So let's say in the library, I want to find an article. I'm really specifically looking for something that deals with world history. So I click on world history, and what I see available to me are a series of different articles. And I can kind of look and see what it is that I'm interested in, my students reading about. And some of these for fourth graders might be a little bit over their head, but I did notice this about the Great Wall, and I have a student right now who's researching the Great Wall. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that article. What I notice right here is that it gives me a grade level as well as a word count. I can then take this article, give it a glance over, and if I decide, you know what, this is a great article, I'd like other kids to read it, but I have kids that are reading at a more advanced level. I can actually go up here if I would like to, and I can switch the Lexile range, and you'll notice now it is now a second grade level based on the same content, but they've reduced the reading level so that kids can share some of the same information, but yet they don't have to be reading the exact same level. So they can even sometimes look like they're reading the same article, but it's really going to be more based on their needs. If I decide that I want to assign this article, I can go ahead and click on Assign To, and I can click on my homeroom and assign it to my homeroom. And when you assign it to them, it's going into their account. So your students can set up for an account. And that's going to keep track of their scores. But if you wanted to, you could also just print the article right up here. Another thing that you might want to do is when you're looking for things, you might want to set and limit what it is you're looking for. So you can actually look for articles that are elementary range, and you can see it recalculates already. I might take a look over here on the side and decide that, you know what, I want it to be max level of 6. So the articles should only go up to the 6th grade level. I can even try to pick up text feature, sorry, not text features, I apologize, standards over here. So it will go on what the reading skill is. So if I change this, and I might say that I want my kids to be focusing on skills that deal with what is it that the text says specifically, and meaning and word choice. And maybe on text structure. And so that way when I assign them, you can see it gives me a few articles. It will have quizzes that might go with that. I can click on that and I can assign it, and it will give them a quiz to go with it as well. This is just a really quick overview of what NEWSELA can do. This is just the free version. If you have a paid version, it definitely has more options. But it's very very friendly to use, very intuitive. And if you go ahead and log in for free, you can go ahead and explore everything I learned just from playing. And there are many people, probably even within your own building, who are using it, who can share even more. Good luck.